Hi, hello everyone. Today we're going to understand applying what you have learned. Applying what you have learned. At the 14th session of my course, I have heard with pleasure students tell how they use the technique in this book in their everyday lives. Salesmen point to increased sales, managers to promotions, executives to a widened span of control, all due to the increased skills with which they give instructions and solve problems using the tools of effective speech. As N. Richard Diller wrote in today's speech talk, the type of talk, the amount of talk, and the atmosphere for such talk can act as an the very life blood of an industrial communication system. Our Fred blood of an industrial communication system. Our Fred Kennedy in charge of the General Motors. Okay, Dale Carnegie course in effective leadership wrote in the same magazine. One of the basic reasons we at General Motors are interested in speech training is our recognition that every supervisor is a teacher. Every supervisor is a teacher. Mark the words. Every supervisor is a teacher to a greater or lesser degree. To a greater or lesser degree. Yes, from the time he interviews a progressive, a prospective employee through the orientation phase of early employment on through regular assignment and possible promotion, a supervisor is continually called upon to explain, describe, reprimand, inform, instruct, and review and discuss merits of subjects with each person in his department. As we proceed up the ladder of oral communication, as we proceed with the ladder of oral communication functions, Mrs. R.D. Hart told her classmates in Cincinnati, and I began taking an interest in current events instead of withdrawing from the give and take of the group. I eagerly joined it. Okay, not only that, but everything I did because it became grist for the conversational mill, and I found myself becoming interested in a host of new activities. Okay, to an educator, there is nothing new in Mrs. Hart's grateful report. In Mrs. Hart's her grateful report. Once the drive to learn and to apply what has been learned is stimulated, it starts a whole train of action and interaction that vivifies the entire personality. A cycle of achievement is set up, and like Mrs. Hart, one gets the feeling of fulfillment all through putting into practice just one of the principles taught in this book. Though few of us are professional teachers, isn't it? Few of us are professional teachers. All of us use speech to inform others on many occasions during the day. As parents instructing our children, as neighbors explaining a new method of pruning roses, as tourists exchanging ideas on the best route to follow, we constantly find ourselves in conversational situations, okay, and require clarity and coherence of thoughts. Yes, vitality and vigor of expression. What was said in chapter 8 in relation to the talk to inform is applicable in these situations as well. Use effective speaking technique in your job. Use effective speaking effective speaking technique in your job. Now we enter the area of the communicative process as it affects our jobs. As salesmen, managers, clerks, department heads, group leaders, teachers, ministers, nurses, executives, doctors, lawyers, accountants, and engineers. We are all charged with the responsibility of explaining specialized areas of knowledge and giving professional instruction, isn't it? Our ability to make these instructions in clear, concise language may often be the yardstick and used by our superiors in judging our competence, isn't it? How to think quickly and verbalize the adroitly is a skill required. Adroitly is a skill required in presenting speeches of information. But this skill is by no means limited to formal speaking. It can be used every day by every one of us. The need for clarity in business and professional speech today is highlighted by recent spate of oral communication courses in industry, government, and professional organizations. So, friends, today we will stop over here. What did we learn? There were important points. Do remember, and also be encouraged. Do not quit in life. Take care. Bye bye.